Corpbiz.
Hello everyone, I am Suesha and today I am going to discuss about the model approval for Indian weights and measures. But before moving forward, let's know about the Department of Legal Metrology. So, the Ministry of Consumer Affairs, Food and Public Distribution under the Department of Consumer Affairs had set up the weights and measures units. It promotes the use of standard weights and measures. There is also the Department of Legal Metrology in different states to regulate the use of weights and measures. These departments are also regulating the model approval for Indian weights and measures. The Government of India under the Legal Metrology Act has framed the Legal Metrology Model Approval Rules 2011 for the model approval. Now let's discuss the model approval for Indian weights and measures. The model approval for weights and measures under the Legal Metrology Act 2009 means that all the instruments will go for test and calibrate according to the provisions of the Act and the rules made thereunder. The testing is for model approval for Indian weights and measures. Every weights and measures need to satisfy the standards set by the Department of Legal Metrology. Now let's understand the process of getting model approval. The manufacturer needs to obtain such model approval before manufacturing the weights and measure instruments. He needs to file application for model approval for weights and measures. The manufacturer needs to provide the requisite fee and all the required documents with the application. A minimum of 2 samples of each model should be sent for testing to the labs established by the government. The government had set up 8 laboratories at different places in India for the testing. Once the testing is done successfully, the Director of Legal Metrology Department issued the certificate of model approval for weights and measures to the manufacturer. The application of model approval for weights and measures should have contained such details of the applicant, brief description of weights and measures including class and uses, metrological and technical characteristics and qualities of weight and measures, test procedure, etc. If the weight or measures is provided with supplemental or additional devices, then full information of such supplemental or additional devices should be given. The model goes for a test of assessment of its fitness. Every model for approval is tested as per the procedure stated by the Director of Department or the recognized laboratory. The recognized lab sends the finding to the Director, and the Director, after examining the report, sends it to the central government and shall recommend the central government to issue the certificate of model approval for weights and measures. The central government then issue the certificate and authorize him to authenticate the certificates on its behalf. A code number is then assigned to the model and it shall be mentioned in the certificate of model approval. Now, let's see what can be done in case the lab does not recommend the model approval. If the recognized laboratory does not recommend the model approval, then it can be resubmitted after making modifications. The resubmission shall be treated as fresh submission. The certificate shall become effective after publication in the official gazette by the Director. Now, let's see what happens if the manufacturer fails to follow the important guidelines. The certificate of model approval for Indian weights and measures may be revoked by the central government. It is revoked if it fails to comply with the specified standards or any defect occurs or approved design has been altered, and the Director can suspend the certificate of model approval for Indian weights and measures in case of any omission or failure on the part of the holder of such certificate. The revocation and suspension of the certificate of the model approval shall be published in official gazette. So, you must file the application for model approval carefully, otherwise it may be revoked or suspended in case of non-compliance. To know more about the model approval for Indian weights and measures, read our blog on this topic. The link of the blog has been provided under the video. And if you want to apply for model approval for Indian weights and measures, then at Corpbiz we have an excellent team of experts with great understanding of legal metrology. At Corpbiz we provide you an excellent end-to-end support in filing your application for model approval. You can contact us at the details provided below for the assistance and comment with any of your queries. For more such videos, subscribe to our channel. Thank you.